All right, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. It is Monday, 9:52 in the morning on October 13th, 2025. Market is recovering from the Trump tariff announcement on Friday. And as we can see, Eurodollar itself really went right up to the resistance point that we had and got capped right at that price. That's pretty amazing. Even with everything that was happening as far as the Eurodollar was concerned, it could not really luster up enough power to get through 116, say 57. There was resistance here at 116.27. Market's coming down. Now the support sits right at this point right here, 115, say 60. A break of 115.60 is going to send the euro back down towards 115 like the figure-ish. So this is the most important price right now. It has to hold this level today. If it cannot, it's actually going to slowly drift lower towards, look at this pivot point right there, 115, say, what is that, 42-ish? Nah, it's not too far away from this. This is the real support sits right at 115. Yeah, 150. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. It's just, although it's minutia, it's really right there. 115.67. That's the point that is the support. If that goes, then it's actually drifting lower. Let's move on over to good old sterling dollar. Here's another one. Again, with all that happened, it reversed up. It couldn't get up through uh, this actually fib level right there, the 2.36 of 133.80. So now yeah, I've had the support here for a long time, 133.20. It's still good. If that breaks, it's actually drifting lower. So what was the high that we made? We made 133.70. Yeah, this is still the point. 130. I'll move it down a little bit. All right. I'll move it to this bars, this low right here. Say 133.16. If it breaks that level, it's going to head lower. Dollar yen, that's an interesting one. And we're going to get into dollar yen right now. I think in dollar yen is actually is going to be a little bit big. That could affect the crosses. I'm thinking dollar yen right now, as it stands, the support sits at 150. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Hang on. That's too crazy. 8 hours. The support sits at 151.90. Has to hold 151.90 right there. If it can hold this level, it's actually starting to track back up towards the 153 area again and actually starting to recover itself. You know what's been a really interesting key lately? Bitcoin, actually. Bitcoin recovered first and then dollar yen followed. I was like, wait a second. Now, can I look at cryptocurrencies as a means of like gauging like what's happening? Yeah, you could start. I mean, it right now it's anecdotal evidence. It's not, I got to do some more research on it. But I think right now, Bitcoin actually, gave a clue to dollar yen. Remember, dollar yen is like the risk on, risk off, right? Bitcoin's the same thing, but crypto actually reacted faster than dollar yen did. So that actually gave me the clue last night. Now, I got long dollar yen last night at 151.80. I got stopped out at like, just a little bit above my average price. I sold some off and I put a stop, really tight stop on it because I thought, here we go again. When you think instead of just, trade, I thought I could get them back at like 151, like 65, 151, maybe even potentially 55. No chance. It just basically went up to a target that I had and now is sitting in between the two targets. So a break right now upward of above 152, say 50, it's actually showing really good strength, but it needs to hold 150, So if you're a dollar yen bull, you could take a stab at buying it right here at 152.15, 152.17. Stop's got to be below 151.90. Not a bad risk reward because I'm thinking we can get it back. We can get at least 1.5 R out of it. Let's move on over to good old sterling yen. That's a key. Let me look at sterling yen here. All right, sterling yen here, 202.70. 202.70. Right there is the support for sterling yen. Um, If it breaks 202.70, it could potentially drift back down to say, I would say 202.15-ish. It seems to be right now, all depending on what happens with dollar yen. If dollar yen basically stays here and then the cable starts dumping, then sterling yen could come off. But your support point right now is at 202.70. Um, the only way it really shows strength is if it can get back above this 203, say 25 level. So if I had to, if I was gonna take a stab, if it broke 70, yeah, I'd sell it. I would definitely sell it. Put a stop at like 203.30, and I'd look to try to ride it down towards, at least 1.5, 1 R out of it. Maybe get down to 202, like say 15, 202, the figure, something like that. If it really starts moving downward, breaks to 201, then it's heading back lower. So let's look at good old euro yen. Let's see if euro yen's holding up. Euro yen's actually holding up as well. We made it to like that 176 is the ultimate high that we've had on it, or 177.85 actually, right? So we went down to 175.65. Support sits right here. 172, 176, like 05. 176.05. Let's put a level. 176.05. It's got to hold this level. 176. Okay, close enough. 176.03. Got to hold that level. If it can't hold the level, it's actually drifting back down towards the 175, like 55 level. So in order for it to show any type of strength, we got to get up through 176, say 55 today. So, all right, so that's what I got going on for the crosses and straight dollar, yen, euro dollar itself, sterling dollar. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Make sure you get yourself a free video series and ebook. Stay on the lookout for my breakout strategy, my boot camp strategy for market structure. And I will see you tomorrow. And remember, always, always, as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.